Okay, before we get ahead of ourselves, we're going to want to save our scenes. It's a very important process, being organized, saving work, super important. So File, Save Scene, or we could save scene as. We'll just go ahead and hit Save Scene. Now this is important. Maya works on a project system, kind of like Unity, so it's going to be important to understand that concept. What that means is there's a lot of supporting files within a project that Maya is going to use besides just your scene to help you keep things organized. And Unity does the same thing. It creates a whole bunch of folders for you, and it lets you save a scene within a project. So yeah, we can save a scene somewhere right here, but what we need to do is start a project. Okay? This is an important concept to understand. So I've got this down here, project window and set project. I'm going to click on project window here. Do you see all these folders right here? Maya is going to create all of these folders for you because in the process of building out 3D, you need an organized system to put all of the assets that could go into a 3D scene. So you have scenes, that's like that's the file you load that brings everything else together, but you don't want these to get orphaned. So it's important they all stick together. And then you could have templates, images, source images, render data. We're not necessarily going to get into all this, but I am going to require that you understand this project structure. So why don't we go ahead and create a project structure similar to what we did in our Unity file. So we're going to click this button here, and we're going to navigate over to my computer. And remember, I'm on the C drive, and I've got my game design folder here. So I'm going to go into 3D game here. Now you'll notice that I have these assets here. I'm actually going to create my 3D scene within this assets folder. Okay? And that's just going to help speed up the process of importing stuff into Unity. I'm going to create a folder in here called 3D assets. So I'm going to go 3D assets. This is where we're going to be storing our 3D stuff. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select that folder. Now we have this project set up. We need to give it a name. We're going to call it our 3D game. Okay, and we'll leave everything else set the way it is and hit accept. Okay, so we still have not saved our scene. Notice, see how we still have this asterisk up here in untitled? All we did was set up our project structure. Now we need to go ahead and save this scene. So I'm going to go File, Save Scene, and look, we're in that 3D game right here. If we go into our Scenes folder, all these folders were created by the project structure we just set up. So now if I go into Scenes, I will call this Level 1 and hit Save. Now this is an important note. This is a student version. What this means is that I can't sell this for commercial use, but you guys are all students in your game development as well. So don't worry about this. It's just letting you know the student version created this. It's not going to add any watermarks or anything goofy like that. It's just letting us know every time we save, hey, just be aware this is a student version of Maya. So hit continue. All right, so you've saved your first scene. Great job. Believe it or not, file structure and saving your scenes is something that I often have to remind students about. And if you can get it right from the beginning, you're going to go far.